Fellas, we got a marquee matchup for you today. It's week 4 of the NFL. We got the Rams. We got the Cardinals. We got Matt Stafford, Kyler Murray, Sean McVay, Cliff Kingsbury. I forgot his name. Fuck it. So I guess you can kind of.
Do you think they have a Hall of Fame coach in Vance Joseph?
You kind of know where I'm going with this. A Hall of Fame coach, Vance Joseph.
Defensive coordinator.
Guys, this is a really good matchup. The Rams are going to be at home in Los Angeles. The Cardinals will be catching 6.5 points. The over/under on this game is set at 54.5. High number, but it's possible it's going to happen. If you're trying to make money and you're an investor like myself, you are not going to touch the over/under on this game. I know it's very tempting to take that under because that's such a high number, but the thing is, this game could get crazy. Crazy. What you got to do, you got to play smart. Who's the real king of the NFC West right now? Who's the real king of the NFC, period? This is one of the best divisions in the NFL. Who dethroned the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? The real king of the NFC.
No way.
Of course, Sean McVay and Matt Stafford and the Rams. The Rams are for real, guys. And if you're picking against the Rams, I pray for you. Because you're going to be sweating like a whore at church.
Exactly. Well, hey, listen, guys.
What you got to do is you got to take the Rams.
I had -6.5.
Better quarterback, better defense.
Oh, man.
Better pizza.
Okay,
I'm going to say this. Both teams are very equal. They both have talent, but I don't see any team that can beat the Rams right now. Don't be surprised if this team goes undefeated for a very long time, and they're going to do it in fashion. They're going to be blowing teams out. I feel like the Cardinals, while they have improved from last year, I don't think they're there yet. Okay, they're a young team. There's a lot of new faces. They're still trying to mesh. You can say the same thing about the Rams, but the Rams have a coach that's been there and done that. Kingsbury hasn't done it yet. He hasn't.
Okay.
Give me the Rams.
So here's the deal, guys. At the time of this breakdown that we're doing on this game, the current line sits at Arizona plus 4.5.
Yeah.
We're looking at the card that we have we do our parlays on 6.5. At 6.5, give me the Cardinals to stay in the game. They're playing a very different team than the Buccaneers. They're playing against a very mobile quarterback who's got a tendency to, make some throws on the run and create plays with his feet. Not to mention the wide receivers that he's got, And then their defense is not bad. The Cardinals' defense is not bad.
Vance Joseph, man, Hall of Famer.
With these numbers at 6.5, I like the Cardinals to cover the number, the Rams to win the game, but Arizona to cover. At 4.5, which currently stands on the boards, man, that's tough. I would probably say the Rams win and cover at 4.5. 6.5, which is what we're breaking down on the card. Give me the Cardinals to cover that 6.5. Rams to win the game.
I'm stuck. And the reason I'm stuck, not like I'm stuck, bro, but I'm stuck, okay? Because looking at their history, Cardinals have lost, I believe it's 8 in a row against the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been
in those 8 in a row, in those 8 games, they have gotten their ass kicked. The closest game was last year, 18-7, but consider you put the plus 6.5, they're still covering. The thing is, the Cardinals are obviously I'm not to say they're a much better team, but they're a better team than last year. Obviously, you have more chemistry, you have growth. The Rams are just even better though than they've ever been before. Sorry, Goff, but you weren't the quarterback. But it's tough. I want to say the Rams win, but that 6.5 scares me so much. So I think my bet, and you guys may disagree, I'm gonna go with the over at 54.5. It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of
but
points.
These teams, they're capable of putting up a lot of points.
Yeah.
We know what the Rams do for sure.
They both have explosive offenses.
Yeah, they do have explosive. I think it's going to be the reason I think it's going to be that a high scoring game is because you have really strong receivers. I don't know if Henderson's going to be playing this week for the Rams. Edmonds is going to be, and Edmonds actually has. I just read a stat the other day. He's the most rushes. Him and 2 other people are top 3 in rushes this season. So, but I don't think they're going to use their run game. They're going to be throwing the ball. You got Hopkins, you got Kurt, you got people that make plays. The Rams, you have Deshaun Jackson, you have Kupp. You have players that make big time plays. Like like the one commentator says, big time plays make big time plays. So I'm gonna go with the over 54.5. I think that's the best pick.
So over.
We're all over the place. You
Taking
got
the
over,
Cardinals.
you got a Cardinal, and you got a Ram.
Big time players make big time
Let
plays.
us know what you guys think about this game. It's a marquee matchup.
Yeah, either way, it should
Top
be a hell
end
of a
league.
game. It should be a hell of a game. So go ahead and make sure you feed the baby, put that baby to sleep. Make sure you got your grandma all set up as well in her bedroom with whatever
And after you do that,
coffee and cookies, whatever she wants to,
make sure you go
snack on.
make that money.
Make that money, baby.
That's
Make
right.
the money.
That's
We'll see you next week for week 5.